Hey everyone, I'll be showing you how to verify camshaft timing and the fact that when number one piston is at top dead center at TDC, that the balancer pulley, the hub, matches up, actually matches up on what it says. So it's a little off now, as you can see, the wrench, but you don't need much to rotate the engine. Obviously make sure it's in neutral and the handbrake is on, and the socket is 30 millimeters. And basically what you do is you take out the number one spark plug. If you're using the same engine, S38B36 from an M5, then that's number one right there. If it's some other engine, then you might need to check on the internet or some documentation on which one is number one. So you take out the number one spark plug, you put in something that's straight. This is made out of wood. This is just a random tool, but it works great. So you take out the spark plug, you put that in, and oh, by the way, the reason I have the valve cover off is because I'm going to be changing the gaskets, but at the same time I wanted to check the cam timing. Maybe you could check it if you have the cap off, and then you would put it back on and kind of reference with the number one lead on the distributor cap and seeing where the rotor is pointing, but I'm not sure if that would check if, let's say, only one camshaft would be off. But this would be the best way, the full way to do it. So you rotate the engine clockwise, and then, as you can see, there's a notch on the timing cover, and right there on that black rubber piece that's on the balancer, right there it says O, then it's a straight mark, and T, OT. So I know it's a bad quality, but that matches up with the timing cover. Let me try to get you a better picture. Not sure if this helps at all and if you'll be able to see it, but over there you might see the O right now, and then there's a dash and then a T, OT. So you match that up with the timing cover, and as you rotate the engine clockwise, what you can first do is you don't even look at the timing cover. Just see when that goes all the way up and stops. If you just see it barely starting to move down, then stop, and then you can verify that actually matches up. Because yeah, at first you should be looking at the cylinder itself, because the cylinder is the true identification. That's just the mark. It might not be as accurate. If you have, let's say, a flywheel to look at, if it's like a front wheel drive or something, then there's probably going to be an inspect hole where you can verify the flywheel. That's probably better than that. So yeah, that goes to top dead center, so to the very top. Then you verify the hub, and assuming that's fine, then you verify the camshafts. On this S38B36 BMW engine, as you can see, these two match up, and the other camshaft, it's the same thing. They match up perfectly. So I know that for this engine, when the piston number one is at TDC, the camshafts are at TDC. As you can see, they're pointing at each other. The marks are fully lining up, and the balancer pulley is also correct. So at this point I know that the timing is right. Oh, and keep in mind that since it's a 4-stroke engine, it will be in TDC 2 times between the exhaust and intake stroke, and then combustion and compression. So yeah, because right now, for example, I just wanted to make sure I rotated it again. It was an OT, but this time the cams do not align. So keep that in mind, that if you turn it one time and you see it's not matching up, turn it one more time.